that from all these fresh water bodies, means the resources of water bodies like uh, rivers, ponds, well, lake, even rainwater and groundwater. Are they pure one? No. The fresh water is not a pure water. It contains more impurities. What? Impurities. The water contains more impurities. Some of those impurities are dissolved in the water. Those are soluble impurities. Those are called as soluble impurities. Which impurities dissolved in water are called soluble impurities, and some other impurities which is not dissolved in water, it is just mixed with the water, it is just present in the water, that impurities are called insoluble impurities. So the fresh water which we are getting mostly is not a pure one, even the rainwater too, because when the rainwater coming near to the earth, the atmospheric air already polluted one by the smokes of the vehicles and factories. So the rainwater coming near to the earth, the air near to the earth is polluted one, the both will mix it and the rainwater also get polluted. Like the same, the groundwater, it is a pure one, but we polluted the land also, the water bodies also. So through that the groundwater also mostly polluted. So we are not getting the fresh water as a pure one. It contains impurities. The impurities are of two types: soluble impurities. The impurities which are dissolved in the water is called soluble impurities, and the impurities which are not dissolved and just present in the water is called insoluble impurities. So due to these impurities, if we drink the water contains these impurities, it causes diseases. So in the first chapter, diseases, we discussed about this. The diseases which are spread through the infected water, impure water, isn't it? So the impurity mostly like the germs and microbes may present in the water. So if we consume the water, the disease will we also fall ill. So what should we do to kill these germs and microbes? We must drink water, isn't it? We must need water to drink and cook. So what should we can do? What can we do to get rid from these germs and microbes? Yes, for that we are boiling the water. While boiling the water, the germs will be killed, and after that we have to strain the water by using the filter, otherwise a cloth. So we will get the pure one. So students, keep in mind, we always drink the boiled water. After cooling that, we have to drink the boiled water only. And also we have to boil the water at least 5 to 10 minutes. It means when the water begin to boil, don't off the gas, because we have to leave it to boil continuously for 5 or 10 minutes. Then only the germs completely killed. Okay. So by consuming the boiled water, we can get rid from the germs and microbes. But we also have these kinds of impurities, the soluble impurities and insoluble impurities. How can we remove these impurities from the water, and how how can we get a fresh water, pure water? For that we have two ways. Removing the soluble impurities, we can use the process evaporation. Evaporation means nothing but what? Yes, just boil the water. So on the boiling water, above the boiling water, we can see the water vapors coming out, isn't it? So if we close the vessel, what can we see on the lid? Inside the back side of the lid, what can we see? Yes, the water vapor touch the lid and become water droplets. If we collect those water droplets, it is a pure water, because all other impurities will remain in the vessel itself. Only the water become vapor, and vapor touch the lid, it get cool, and if we collect that water, it is a pure one. So like that, the soluble impurities we can separate from the water through the evaporation process. And the insoluble impurities, how could we remove? Before that, the soluble impurity, removing the soluble impurities through the evaporation method. For one example I will explain. That is, see, this is a spoonful of salt. I am putting this salt in the glass of water. It become dissolved immediately, isn't it? Then how can we remove this salt mixed water? Yes, if we are boiling this salty water, what will happen? The water started to boil and become vapor, and if we close the vessel by a lid, the water vapor touch the lid and again it become as water. If we collect that water, we will get a pure water, and the salt will be remain in the vessel. So like that, the soluble impurities may be separated by the method evaporation. Is it clear, students?